Olympus? Oh man, nailed some of my best stunts there. It's showtime! Those who don't believe in magic will never make it.
Let's show these rank amateurs how a professional operates.
Introducing your champion.
I'm the jump master. Duh. Can you feel the speed? Yeah, baby.
I like the feel of that spot. Let's go.
We can check out here.
Wow, an enemy landed near me. I'm deploying a evac tower. They're focusing on me.
Faster, faster, faster. First fatality. Let the games begin.
That way, go. Never mind.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Pierce their hearts. And their feet.
You're gonna...
Hold on. I'm healing.
Champion eliminated.
What? Hold on. I'm healing.
New kill leader appointed.
Evo shield here. Level 2. I've collected material.
Faster, faster, faster! 60 seconds until the ring closes. No sweat for me.
Well,
Can you
I'd
keep
like
up?
to.
45 seconds until the ring moves. Unless you'd like new tan lines, I suggest moving.
It's go time!
Gathering material.
Attention. The kill leader has been eliminated.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 4.
Moving. Room closing.
Enough talk.
Extended
children.
sniper mag here.
The ring moves,
Level 2.
and we aren't in it.
Look, enemy here. Right in my space. Pierce through the mundane.
Package being delivered.
care package. Sweet.
Smart bullet firing.
My shields need a bit more power.
Taking fire.
Getting shot. They trapped me.
Charging shields.
Watch out. Enemy here.
Mira, amigo. Maybe lay off caffeine. Harder, faster, stronger.
My life's an open book. Just get your mum's
I've
permission
seen
to
it
read
all.
it, yeah?
Nothing surprises me.
This is your champion.
I'm the jump master. Try to keep up.
Somebody strapped their G-suit too tight this morning. In the pants area. Ouch. Oh, that was embarrassing. I mean, I know I'm good, but
Non terre plus ultra!
Round one. Beginning ring countdown.
Buenos dias. We need to get inside the ring. Pronto.
Oi, extra supplies here.
Attention. The champion has been eliminated.
The champion made a poor choice. Enemy spotted.
R301 here.
Strike out. Opening fire.
Drongo over there. Lucky me.
Woo, nailed that whole squad.
Nice choice.
Found there.
That was embarrassing. I mean, I know I'm good, but wow. Get in the game, babe. Like that. Get in with it.
Let's go make some faces unrecognizable.
I make a great wingman.
Come on, little mutie. We've got work to do.
Introducing your champion.
I am the master of my fate. And yours.
We're Jump Master Newty, just like old times.
Be glad you didn't meet me in my youth. That man.
Reckon we ought to land over there, dears. We do this for science. Let's head in that direction, darling.
Firing. Cracked shields on that bandit. Reloading. Fox 3, firing missiles. Reloading.
Round 1. Beginning countdown.
Next ring Farah. Adios.
First blood already? If you flame out this soon, why'd you even come?
Ring Far closes in 6. R99 here.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
New kill leader, new data.
Rings Far. Quick gas station. We've only got 45 to get there. Rings in our neighborhood and won't close for 30.
Another soft landing.
poison and we ain't in it. If you want to die, at least let me pull the trigger.
Extended energy mag here. Level 4.
Care package being delivered.
Care package. Dropping from low orbit.
Got ourselves a bandit out there.
Heavy ammo here.
Take him down.
Another squad attacking us.
Taking a wee bit of damage.
Being damaged. Finally, something interesting. Crack at it, shield.
Heal it up.
Reloading. Here's a secret.
Eat an Arcstar. Arcstar out. Bandit down. They can have it. My sights are set higher.
Neon numped.
Hey, how about no more dying today?
Rejuvenating.
Healing up.
Shield recharging. Just a tick. Healing up.
One sec. Healing up.
Yeah, nah, healing. Healing up. Thought of it average, eh?
Charging on my shield. Alert 5. Chopper on standby. Ready for burn. Burn is good. We should head that way. If you are unable to assist in an emergency, just shoot wildly into the air. Maybe you'll get lucky.
Healing up. Getting a bit of hot water.
Need a wee rejuvenation.
One sec. Healing up.
My wrecking ball's rolling.
Just a tick. Healing up.
Enemy near. Healing. I don't mind. Everything is clap-like.
Hold up. Healing.
Round 2. Ring countdown.
Next ring's not close, people.
Healing up. Thought of it average, eh? Eyes to the skies. Replicator incoming.
Optics here. Mid-range. Healing up.
Jay.
Recharging shield.
Yeah, nah, healing.
Rejuvenating.
Just a sec. Healing up.
Just a tick. Healing up.
Galleon bandit here. One sec. Healing up.
Reload.
Rolling with the wind.
Bandit on the farm. Shield battery here.
Keep shooting me. Crack that shield.
A broken enemy shield.
Rings. Fox 3, visual clear. Good zone.
Reloading. Reloading.
Drills hunting for eggs. Bring out gives a seed. Charging my shield.
We got another squad attacking us. Alert 5, Valkyrie actual. Ready for burn. How copy? Burn is a go.
Killed the jet. You lot give out that.
Ring closing in 10. It's close.
Spitfire here.
Warning. Ring closing.
Not to be pernickety dears, but the ring's on the move and we're not inside her yet.
Being shot at.
Got some materials for us.
Another squad's attacking the station. Got on the Phoenix kid.
Trigger. Not me.
Care package there. I need some help here.
Another squishy and you're down.
On your feet. Gary step. Keep shooting at me. Half the squad's still alive. Rick, on your feet. Gary step. Keep shield deployed. Get in or get smoked. Use the Phoenix kid.
Beginning ring countdown. Charging on my shields. Got a ways to go for the next ring. Hold up. Healing.
Best bounce our bums this way.
I'm here, so let's get you a do-over, huh?
Eyes to the sky. Replicator incoming.
Hold up. Healing.
Rejuvenating.
I'm opening fire. I'm healing up. Taking damage.
Hold up. Healing. Padlocked a bandit.
Rejuvenating.
Charging my shield, Cubby.
Fox 3 launching missiles.
Right there, Cubby. Down. But this Manawahi there ain't dead yet.
Taking fire.
Not me.
Hold up. Healing. Over here.
I'm using a Phoenix kit, pal. I started here and closing the party. Broken
I'd say try better, but it won't help against me.
Alright, cool. Pull this up to here. Anyway, it's working. Seems to be working. Hey. Hey. Okay, I think that's probably good-ish. Sorry about that. That's too bad. Bet you're having a hell of a time trying to understand what I was saying. Reading lips.
If you need it, I can get it. Anything for my family.
The fight ain't over until we win it.
You ready for a wee adventure, Newt?
I do lifeline and stuff. Actually.
Science didn't sleep, and neither do we. Right, Newt?
No, she was. Whoops. It's alright, Horizon's dead.
Introducing your champion. Take care when you approach me. I'm in a class of my own.
I'm Jump Master. I'd say fasten your seatbelts, but it's not that kind of ride. Here's a good spot to touch down. Hold on to your knickers, darlings. That way calls to me.
Lovely idea.
Be ready, Newt. An enemy landed near us.
Ouch. Tough. I need a wingman. I haven't seen one yet.
exactly an exact science.
Mind your mullets, ladies. I'm about to start some fires.
I'm ready. Let's get the job done.
This is your champion.
If not even like an escape the event horizon, how do you think you'll escape me? And Jumpmaster. Ah, bless these jump jets. Here's a good spot to touch down. Hold on to your knickers, darlings! That way calls to me.
Smell a rotten egg over there.
He's got down the sky near me. Damn it! Taking damage.
Too slow.
Damn. It's some tough games. Be alright. We'll win the next one. I haven't even gotten a second gun. Say la vie.
Time to put down some syndicate dogs.
Walter Fuse Fitzroy, at your bloody service.
In the name of science!
This is your champion.
Come on. Let's see if we're a match.
We're Jumpmaster, Newty. Just like old times.
I miss the old one. I miss Thunderdome. Wait, that's... Sorry. Wait, Thunderdome here. Yeah.
Hold on to your kilts, darlings.
Enemy landed near me. Here comes the old knuckle cluster.
Reloading. Shields recharging.
Lucky healer. Right going long. Serving him a knuckle sandwich.
Reloading.
Bro, he's cracked here.
Enemy down.
The old Selvo crew's harder to find than you're up. You seen them? Being shot at.
Bro, you need to. I need help.
Right here.
Horizon.
Crackhead shield. Reloaded.
I'm safe right now.
Heavy ammo.
Oh, it's just a wee scratch, dear.
Recharging my shields.
Reloaded. Killed that Nigel, no mates. Grenade incoming. Drilling here.
Firing. Broke that enemy shield.
Oh, ratty. Down.
Being shot at. Recharging my shields. Healing.
It's just a wee scratch, dear. Eyes to the skies. Being shot at.
Let's go run, let's go.
Charging my shields coming.
Healing up. You'll be right.
Healing up.
Getting a bit of high water.
Killed a hooligan.
Let's go here.
Recharging my shields.
Healing up.
Killed a hooligan.
Nice kill, you blood. Launching me knuckle cluster. Drop it. Hold on to your hat.
No one hides from my drill.
Pause! Enemy here!
Some guys come.
Another squad's joining. Spotted an enemy.
Gives a sec. Recharging my shields.
Another squad's joining the fight. Cracked an enemy
One not
shield.
here.
Launching me knuckle cluster. Recharge me shields. Enemy
One left.
killed. Being shot at. Oi, enemy here. Deploying me knuckle cluster.
Being shot at.
Broke that enemy shield.
Open wide. Here comes the drill.
Joker's shooting at me. Stand back, knuckle cluster's firing.
Reloaded. Healing up. In a bit of hot water. Each down. But this Manawahine ain't dead yet.
Shield. Reload. Be down.
You get too close to a live wire, and you pay the price.
Yep. Yes, you do. Damn. I'm pretty good at this game. I'm okay. I haven't got a wingman yet. I'm out of season. Just getting back into season this summer. Probably not. Probably the opposite, hopefully. But I haven't been playing like...
Ooh, the match is on! Let's do this, brothers!
I'm here to pour a little petrol on the situation.
Breathe easy, watch your side, and never quit.
Ya ananızı sikeyim, bu nasıl bir oyun kadrosu?
What's up?
Introducing your champion.
Jumpmaster. AJ Shea leading the way.
They say
I say
death
we
catches
land
up to
here.
everyone.
Get ready, moving up.
This is my favorite part. This is my favorite part.
Let's go that way.
Head that way, fellas.
Let's go here.
Please, a wingman.
Bruh, got an Evo shield here. Level 2. Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
Struth, enemy here. Deploying me knuckle cluster.
Firing.
Stand back.
Taking damage over here. Recharging shield.
Being shot at.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Shield up.
Launching me out, Star.
Taking fire, bro.
Juicing me shield.
Enemy shields broke. Reloaded.
Knuckle cluster out. What?
Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Recharging me shields.
Chucky here. First blood.
Yeah, guys, come on, I'm gonna clean. Bro, revive us some. Lifeline.
Oh, yeah, Lifeline's got your back.
I'm hit. Could use some help.
Oh my god.
Gotta heal. Taking a knee.
Reloaded.
Healing. Give me a sec.
I'm hurting. Got to use a Phoenix kit.
Serving him a knuckle sandwich. Deploying me knuckle cluster.
Ring update for you. We ain't in it.
Hostile right here. I'm getting shot. Heads up. Check out this way.
This way, let's go.
I need help.
Closed door here.
Healing up. You'll be right.
Come on, say hello. Help drone here.
Healing. Give me a sec.
Care package. Coming in. Listen up. We've got an evac tower. Deployed here.
They are here, they are here, they are here. Close. They are close now.
I need sniper ammo.
Show us some cover for my brother.
Taking fire.
Serving them a knuckle sandwich.
Could use some help. Enemy shield cracked.
Just giving my shields a recharge.
Reloading. Recharging shields.
Healing. Give me a sec.
Sniper.
I need
Sniper
shield.
ammo here.
Thanks. Shield cell here.
Juicing
Shield
me
cell
shields.
here.
Hands off. That's a Prezi for Fusey.
Take it. Off the right here. Give me my shield.
Here he comes. Being shot at. Launching me knuckle cluster. Here goes pieces.
Listen up.
Watch the brand. Reload.
Fast with that
down a squatty.
Don't worry, I got a squad mate spanner. Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
They are rushing, Bran.
Sick death, dude.
Even with a wingman, I couldn't do it. Couldn't pull one out. This is bad. We're getting like we're not winning the first fight every time or any time. One and done. That's cool. Is that a plesiosaur? It's kind of like the dinosaur that looks like Loch Ness Monster.
We'll win this thing together. Semper Fi or die.
I'm ready. Let's get the job done.
I enjoy many things, but death is what inspires.
Introducing your champion.
Respawn beacon over there.
I don't wear all this gear for nothing.
I feel most alive when rapidly approaching my death.
Heard that.
Hostile over there.
Round one. Beginning ring countdown.
My vision is clear.
Attention. First blood.
First blood. That's gas trap deployed.
One minute.
Firing. Taking fire. Shields are recharging.
Reloading.
Another variable for them.
Throwing hostile. Reloading.
Reloading. Cracked a subject. Subject down. Trap set and waiting.
Double timing it.
My vision is clear. Subject is placing gas trap.
This way. Let's go.
He's red.
I have secured a subject's shield. Whole squad.
Hold tight. Got your back.
Warning. Ring closing.
Hail drone if you need it.
It's on. Ring's moving.
Just giving my shields a recharge. Recharging my shields.
Taking a knee. Passing up. Heavy ammo here.
Attention.
Healing.
Watch my back. Care package.
Can I get the 3X back, bro? Dropped in an
Those
accident.
care packages likely shift the delta in our favor.
From a triple.
Optics here.
Thank you, bro.
Deploying.
There's a purple shield over
This area. I suspect we will find Evo shield here. Level 3.
Dibs.
Ultimate accelerant here.
I'm out of energy ammo. Heavy up, flatline here. It's harder than the 301, but harder to control.
I suggest we do some research in this area. R301 here.
Back yourself up. It's gonna get messy.
This is my favorite
Enemy spotted.
horror thing.
Optics here. Mid-range.
Thank you.
Enemy over there. I got you.
Got it.
Deploying a variable. Introducing a new variable.
Found extra supplies here. Arm up.
Fuck, which way did we go, dude? Hate going uphill, bro. You guys got a jump tower?
Let's explore that way.
Let's roll.
Solid copy.
Might be something good that way. Target spotted.
Heard that.
Deploying a variable. Deploying a variable.
Let's go this way.
Solid copy.
Placing an independent variable.
I'm spotted. Open fire. Open fire.
Take a deep breath.
Heads up. Drop the tank.
There's a new kill leader.
Give my shield a recharge.
Round 2.
Putting a gas trap behind.
Ring countdown. Replicator being delivered.
Got a replicator coming down.
Fracturing this hole. Introducing a new variable. Adding another gas trap. The participants have reduced by 50%.
charge tower there if you need a hit.
Calling in a lifeline package.
Introducing a new variable. Shield battery
Yes,
here.
that was on point, shooters.
I suggest we analyze those
I'm gonna
grounds.
scan the beacon, bros.
Roger. Materials, check.
I've located the next ring. Inspect your map. I am crafting. You irrelevant bacterium. Independent variable added.
30 seconds. Rings close. Crafted. Hold up now.
Cover me. Crafty.
Warning. Room closing. Attention. Delivering care package.
Independent variable added. The rewards in that care package could be a deciding variable.
Pay attention. Dropship up there.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
Looks like that area's been compromised.
Another variable for the lab rats. Beware. I've added a variable.
I'm spotted. Taking fire.
Need lead. Attacking enemy shield. Safety's optimal. Enemies here.
Recharging shields.
Contact. On my marker. Throwing Arc Star. Take fire. I broke contact. On my marker. Reloading. Off the left. I'm spotted.
Take a deep breath.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Trap set and waiting.
Optics here. Close range. Always better than iron sights. Broken enemy shield.
Broke the shield now.
Spotted. Double timing it.
Arc Star delivered.
Reloading.
Reload. Listen up. I'm getting shot at.
Oscar Mike. I'm spotted. Throwing thermite. Arc Star out.
They jumped down.
We're being attacked by two different squads.
Target over there.
Shields are recharging. We're close to the ring. 10 seconds. Placing gas trap.
Let's check out that area.
Room closing.
Muscle up.
Care package being delivered.
Giving him the chip. Care package touching down. Spotted. Double time initiative. Giving him the chip.
Looks like the only true legend around here is me. And that story of the time I slam dunked a basketball. Because I...
I think one more shot. Yeah. 70 plus 46, that's 116. Oof. Big oofs. Back to back to back.
You and me, friend.
I am prepared for the fight.
The other magic this will hurt. Them, of course.
Introducing your champion.
Losing isn't fun. That's why I don't do it.
I'm the jump master. No pressure, me.
I say we land here. Hold your breath, if you have to breathe. I think we should move that way.
Let's go that way. There's a charming spot.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown. Attention. First blood.
First blood.
I've got an Evo shield here. It's cool. Level 2.
I'll give that a good home.
New kill leader appointed.
Be aware of the new kill leader.
Extended light mag here. Level 1. Extended energy mag here. Level 2.
The ring is close. Time graces us.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
I need it.
Ring's close. We've got evac tower here.
Only 30 30 seconds left on the clock. The ring's close.
Here. Level 2.
Dibs. Ten seconds. The ring is fairly close.
Warning.
Shotgun bolt here.
Progress.
Level 3. Enough dawdling, children. The ring moves and we aren't in it. Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Care package incoming. Does your generation usually require this level of assistance?
Oh.
Laser sight here.
Sniper stock
Level
here.
1.
Level 3.
Attention. The champion has been eliminated.
Watch out for the new kill leader, friend.
Champion's dead. Long live the champion. I need sniper ammunition. Barrel stabilizer here. Level 2.
Extended sniper ammo here, if you choose.
Much obliged.
There are Unscotty to be found in this direction. Marking our surroundings. Mind your distance. Opening a hold. Gonna hop up here. Double tap 3. Laser sight here. Level 3.
I got some materials for us. Yay! I got some materials for us. Yay! I'm crafting.
Crafting. And you better not take my bloody dibs.
Sniper ammo here, if you choose. Marking our surroundings.
I'm knackered. Need a moment.
was rough. Thinking of playing something else. Man, maybe I start a Mass Effect game? Eh. I don't think the combat's gonna be as, like, satisfying to me. Let's see. How do I... Huh. Destiny? Play some Destiny. If I has it downloaded. Okay, I should. Oh, what? No. It's on Steam. What? Okay. All right. Let's see how long this takes. It'll take a bit. Fable Anniversary. I do love Fable. That's almost worth saving and just doing on a stream on its own. Damn, I don't have... Oh, Titanfall. Yeah, that's too much like Apex. Yeah, I want to play Destiny. Splitgate. I could play Splitgate for a minute. Play like one game of it. Maybe more if it's fun. Axolotl. I don't think those would be very good in combat. Honestly, I'm down to play just all of them. They're all kind of fun. Dang, suspicious activity, I'm hacking. Is cool. Oh shoot. Well, good game. Get him next time. There's no way this requires... Can they both work at once? Down
Game 3 starts in 2, 1. Neutral capture the flag.
Now we're a little bit frozen right now. Oh shoot. Man, this is 7 FPS. It's more like 7 seconds per frame.
Flag captured.
Damn.
Lost the lead. Flag reset. Flag stolen.
Oh damn. That's entirely fucked.
Flag captured. Tied the leader. 5 minutes remaining. Flag reset. Flag taken. Flag captured. Gain the lead. Flag reset. Flag.
That's cool. Ooh, it said be the first to know about our next game. I wonder if they're gonna make something like this, but like AAA. That'd be cool. Yeah. We'll build some rockets and fly them. How about that? Build some airplanes. I like building flying airplanes. Because to, like, with rockets, to build a big one means you have a big mission. Like, or a long-range mission. With an airplane, you can build all kinds of stuff and just... You know, there's no reason building a huge rocket if you're just gonna try to, like... just get to orbit or something, like low orbit. But with a plane, like any, well, yeah, we'll see. Just watch me. Yes, I do. Yeah, with the plane, you can get like a little biplane or an SR-71 and start having fun with it right off the, or on the runway. And I don't feel like doing a mission right now with this, which will be downloaded in, I don't know, 10 minutes. Oh. This is the mods? Okay. speed is struggling. Hey, look at that. Take one look at how your machine's running and it sextuplets in performance. Interesting.
In this video, we are going to answer one of the most frequently asked questions we receive from our viewers. What are those mysterious lines in many pictures of nuclear explosions? Development of the fireball in an airburst can be subdivided into several phases. During the first microseconds after the explosion, the radiation front expands faster than the inner shockwave. As the fireball expands, transfer of energy by radiation slows, and the inner shockwave begins to overtake the radiation front. When the average temperature of the fireball drops to 300,000 degrees Celsius, which for a 20 kiloton burst occurs at about 1/10 of a millisecond after the explosion, the shock front begins to move ahead of the radiation front of the inner isothermal sphere. The shock front compresses the ambient air, raising its temperature sufficiently to render the air incandescent and opaque. As the expansion of the fireball progresses, the temperature of the shocked air decreases steadily. Eventually, the shock front becomes practically invisible as it loses strength and can no longer render air incandescent through compression heating. Once this occurs, the isothermosphere becomes visible through the shock front. The onset of this condition, at about 15 milliseconds after detonation, is referred to as a breakaway. The faintness of the shock front makes recording its progress difficult. Shock pressure gauges can be used, but they are hard to deploy anywhere except near the ground, where interactions between the shock wave and the surface affect the accuracy of readings. A solution to this problem was suggested by a casual observation of the very first nuclear test, the Trinity shot on 16 July 1945. A high-speed camera photographed the cable of a barrage balloon behind the fireball that was visible due to the smoke emitted by its vaporizing steel. As the shock front passed in front of the cable, which is in the background, an apparent break appeared in the cable, an optical illusion caused by the refraction of light by the compressed air behind the shock front. The arrow shows the movement of this break along the cable, which coincides with the location of the shock front, thus allowing its progress to be measured. Here you can see the breakaway as the fireball increases at a slower rate than before. Several years later, this phenomena was put to use with the aid of smoke rockets specially designed by the Naval Ordnance Laboratory to track the invisible shock front. These rockets were located along the blast line and launched from the ground seconds before the detonation, thereby creating a vertical array of white smoke trails. This enabled the shockwave's progress to be followed by observing the hooks in the smoke trails at the shock front due to the change in the refractive index of the air. The trails recorded the shock front as a function of space and time, from which the shock velocity could be calculated. This, in turn, allowed calculations of the shock overpressure versus space around the burst using the Rankine-Hugenow conditions. This high-speed camera footage shows how the shock front creates the hooks on the smoke trails, which are in the background. In this video,
how did the universe begin? That's a good question. Well, let's see.
13.8 billion years ago, the universe began. In one moment there was nothing, and the next, everything. Just how this is possible is perhaps the biggest question in all of science, crossing the boundaries between theory and experiment, physics and philosophy. Everything we know about our universe hinges on mechanism, process, and causality. We strive to understand the reasons things are the way they are, and yet, at the most fundamental level, we do not know how or why the entire universe came to be. But this lack of explanation is not for want of searching. Perhaps, as famed cosmologist Stephen Hawking once supposed, there really was nothing before, considering space and time as inherent conjoined properties of the universe we inhabit. The beginning of that universe marked the beginning of time. Before time, there could be no space and therefore no universe. Considering the geometry of space-time back through the ages, he saw it contract, curve around, and eventually round off. Searching for something beyond that would be as meaningless as searching for something that was north of the North Pole. Or perhaps there was no actual beginning, but rather a limit to our powers of observation. Scientists believe that it was a split-second period of exponential expansion, known as inflation, that put the bang in the Big Bang, and which set the stage for everything that was to follow. Our inflation stopped after a tiny fraction of a second, but some physicists have argued that this is not the only period of inflation in the cosmos as a whole. Rather, inflation would continue elsewhere, eternally, producing bubble universes distributed through a potent, everlasting multiverse. Or perhaps our current universe is merely the latest in a long and potentially infinite series of expanding and contracting cosmos, a theory known as the Big Bounce. In this, instead of starting from nothing and inflating exponentially to produce the structure we see today, contemporary physicists like Paul Steinhardt suggest a cyclical growth and contraction of everything within the universe. Or perhaps our understanding of scale is fundamentally incomplete. Physicist Roger Penrose considered the properties of shapes regardless of their size and believes we can do the same with the cosmos. In this idea, the universe loses a sense of time and scale at the infinitely small and the infinitely big, and becomes, to all intents and purposes, equivalent. The game of chess played the same whether on a board that fits in your pocket or spans an entire courtyard. Or perhaps our cosmos came about as a transient collision of dimensions. String theory attempts to explain the fundamentals of reality as tiny vibrating strings within an 11-dimensional reality of hyperspace. The 3 dimensions of space and 1 dimension of time that we experience within our cosmos are merely a single brain in the overall bulk, with the beginning and growth of our universe coming about as higher-order brains collide. Or perhaps there is something else. Some corner of mathematics or physics that we have yet to shine a light into and which, for the time being, eludes our understanding. For now, our universe's origin story remains a mystery, a multiple choice, choose your own adventure. Nevertheless, 13.8 billion years ago, the universe did begin. And this is the story of what happened next. Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. This is Proxima Centauri. Even if we traveled at more than 50,000 kilometers an hour, it would still take us more than 80,000 years to arrive there, and it is our closest star. It's estimated there are 100,000 million more distant stars in the Milky Way. And so sometimes it can be overwhelming to square our own lives with the vastness of everything else. And to work these things through, it's nice to have some help. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service, and it's 100% online. With BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 30,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. You can talk to your therapist however you feel comfortable, whether it's via text, chat, or video call. You can also message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you, and if your therapist isn't the right fit for any reason, you can switch to a new one at no additional charge. With BetterHelp, you get the same professionalism and quality you expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who is custom-picked for you, with more scheduling, flexibility, and at a more affordable price. So get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/HOTU, and I've also linked them below in the description. Thanks to BetterHelp for supporting educational content on YouTube. Where is the hottest place in the universe? You might expect to find it in the natural fusion reactor at the center of a star, but even as you incinerate in the plunge through its fiery depths, your journey would be in vain. Temperatures at the core reach a mere 15 million degrees Celsius. You may look to even more violent phenomena in the cosmos, like explosive supernovae. Here, during the dramatic death of a star, superheated shells of gas are ejected many light years in every direction, leaving a gravitationally compactified neutron star at their center. Temperatures here far exceed normal stellar furnaces, reaching 100 billion degrees Celsius. But this still isn't the hottest temperature to be found. In fact, the highest temperature that has ever been recorded anywhere in our vast cosmos was 100 meters beneath the snow-covered ground near the shores of Lake Léman in Switzerland. And it didn't come about from a natural process, but rather the concerted efforts of hundreds of scientists and billions of euros worth of research and development. In CERN's Large Hadron Collider, where individual particles are routinely smashed into one another at velocities approaching the speed of light, the collision of two lead atoms in 2012 briefly produced a temperature of around 5.5 trillion degrees Celsius, 50 times hotter than a supernova. But this still isn't even close to the highest possible temperature. Temperature is little more than a manifestation of a particle's energy, its motion, or how fast it's vibrating. Absolute zero, marking 0 Kelvin, is the lowermost limit, where particles hypothetically would come to a complete shuddering stop, were it possible to reach. But there is also an upper limit too, an absolute hot that marks the highest temperature before the particles themselves are torn apart by their own energy. It's known as the Planck temperature, and it is around 1.4 times 10 to the 32 Kelvin. Max Planck, who gave his name to this impossibly blistering temperature, was a German theoretical physicist who found his academic stride around the beginning of the 20th century. His ideas are seen as the founding blocks of quantum physics and led to the quantization of light into discrete chunks of energy called photons, but they also led him to consider the fundamental quanta of other natural phenomena. Using such universal qualities as the speed of light and the force of gravity in combination with his eponymous Planck constant, he defined the Planck length, the smallest quantum of distance, as around 1.6 times 10 to the minus 35 meters, about 100 quintillion times smaller than a proton. The time it takes for light to travel through this minuscule distance through a vacuum is the Planck time, amounting to 5.39 times 10 to the minus 44 seconds. And the Planck temperature, that practical measure of absolute heat, is the temperature at which the wavelength of thermal radiation reaches the Planck diameter. It can go no smaller. It is no fair reflection on the human brain to say that these numbers are beyond our true comprehension. We are evolutionarily attuned to scales that are relevant to us, and so it may seem that these Planck units are too small, or in the case of temperature, too large to be of any practical use. But it is when contemplating the immeasurably tiny moment at the beginning of our immeasurably vast cosmos that these units really come into their own. Because our universe is expanding, becoming less dense, and it has been for all its history. Scientists don't know if our universe is infinite or not, but if it is, then it always has been. So rather than starting as a single point, it would have also begun infinitely large, and rather than grow over time, it would simply have become less dense. Our observable universe, the only part of the universe we could ever see or interact with, or could ever see and interact with us, is limited by the speed of light and the distance it has been able to travel since the universe's birth 13.8 billion years ago. But as we travel back in time, the observable part of the universe shrinks and becomes more compact, until eventually we get to a time when everything within it was only a single Planck unit of time old, a single Planck length in diameter, and with all of our observable universe compacted into such a tiny space, the temperature of the whole cosmos sat squarely at Planck temperatures. It may come as little surprise to learn that this moment, 100 million trillion trillionths of a second after the beginning of time and space, is therefore known as the Planck error. And it is a very strange time. In the cosmos today, everything we experience is governed by certain immutable laws of nature, which are ultimately controlled by the interaction of four major forces: the strong force holding atoms together, the weak force governing certain types of radioactivity, the electromagnetic force distributing energy over great distances, and gravity. As Max Planck predicted at the end of the 19th century, the strong, weak, and electromagnetic forces can be quantized, represented and thought of as tiny individual parcels of interaction, similar to particles of matter. These so-called messenger particles are known respectively as gluons, W and Z bosons, and photons. But gravity is different.
Okay, so Destiny's ready, so I'm going to do that. But that video is cool, and I'm going to watch it later. Actually, this is a good time to wrap it up, because I'll get into Destiny tomorrow. Maybe I'll play during the day. We'll see. If I play, I'll stream. But yeah, for now, I'm going to go to bed. And you have a good night. And I'll see you tomorrow.